Hello. My name is Ernest Robert Payne. I was the son of Ida Perry, better known as Grandma White to many. My mother Ida was the daughter of Samuel Perry, who was born in Olathe, Kansas on November 5, 1859. Along about 1937 my grandfather, Samuel Perry, was interviewed by W. T. Holland of the Works Progress Administration, one of President Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal programs. At that time, Samuel was living at 509 South Maybelle in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The interviews covered many subjects, consisting mainly of my grandfather Samuel's memories of Shawnee life. I will narrate each of these interviews. This interview is titled Green Corn Dance. These are my grandfather Samuel Perry's actual words, as transcribed by the WPA. The Green Corn Dance was held at the same place as the Bread Dance, their general meeting place, or campground. All families gathered at a time called by their chief. This was in August, usually, when the corn was green, but mature enough to eat. The families would gather, brining green corn and other vegetables and meal for bread, also blankets and camping equipment, as they spent some time at this feast or dance. The women would prepare the meal, cooking it in great iron kettles, which were kept at the camping ground permanently. When the food was ready, the drum would begin to beat. This was the signal to begin the dance. The men would line up, the women being seated about on the ground or log seats. The men would begin to dance around, single file, and sing. I'm getting ahead, they would all eat before the first dance. Songs peculiar to the men, war songs etc. They would dance this way for some time, when the women would join them, dancing single file around a circle inside the circle of the men dancers. The songs would change to general songs, ones that all could and did sing. This would continue until all were tired, then they would call a halt and all would eat again. Next the women danced alone, singing songs peculiar to them, after which they would fall out, and the men would again form lines, and dance and sing, until dawn or exhausted. At every change, they would all gather around the great iron pots and eat. The buffalo dance always followed this green corn dance, after a lapse of 2 days, so all stayed 2 days, or until the buffalo dance.